Good morning. Today we're going to start with the bathroom fibers. Now I have to admit, this is probably my favorite group of fibers. Mostly because when I was still using chemicals, the ones that you buy in the store that have all those lovely commercials and say they're going to do great things by themselves, compromised my lungs beyond belief. And I knew I could not have chemicals in my house ever again. So that's when I discovered Enyo, thank goodness. And so today we're going to start with the Duo glove and the Duo cloth, and I am going to put in the companion of the Enyo fill because this is the beast and this is the beauty. So the side that is white and has the sun side emblem, which is the Enyo emblem, this is your aggressive scrub. All right. So on the other side we have a sort of a model. It might be hard to see that far away, but it's a modeled fiber, and it is more for sensitive areas, delicate surfaces, marbles, acrylics that really want to shine. I think probably Coney marble might qualify as a delicate surface because it won't take a lot of abuse. All right, so you might look at these fibers and even touch them and not be able to tell the difference between this and maybe the kitchen fibers just by feel. And the beauty is of these, how they work, is how they're cut on the end. So they're engineered with a different end than the kitchen fiber. The kitchen fiber is cut with a V, so it will gather the grease. And the bathroom fibers are cut with an angle, so it will cut through all the calcium and soap scum. So that's why these work in the bathroom and others won't. So you always in the bathroom start with your cleanest to your dirtiest. And to be honest, I usually clean most things with the aggressive side first, and then I use the model side because this model side is very absorbent and will pick up most of the water for you before you have to use your Enyo fill. So if you can put it under the tap, you can roll it and squeeze it if you have too much water in, or you can spray it with your ever handy water bottle. So I would wet my glove and I would go through the mirror, and then I would take half the water off and dry behind. So then I would go into my taps, my basin. Now to be honest, I don't dry my basin until I'm done because I seem to be always in my basin. Then I only have a shower stall. So I would go to the shower stall, do my walls, my shower head. My shower head is kind of it's either a silicone or some kind of rubber makeup, and so it can't take any chemical either. So these fibers, which are a long fiber, will go right up into the little ports that bring out all your water. So it keeps that clean. So then you do your shower walls. This is really great on a plastic curtain. If you have a plastic curtain in your shower as a liner inside of your cloth one, I just have a cloth one which soaks up the water, and because of my well, I have a really cool red bottom on mine, so I have to wash it constantly. To be honest, this is where the zone that you're going to use calcium dissolver the most. Hard water like mine and like a lot of places around here, Dorchester's bad, Kitchener's ridiculous, but there's other places that have hard water that aren't on. If you're on lake water, it's a lot softer than if you have a well with hard water. And calcium, if you chip it off with this glove and you don't see it because it can be rather small, it can really act like sandpaper and kind of scratch your surfaces. So if you have a lot of that, and you'll notice it by white specks or white blobs near the bottom where it may have gathered and you didn't dry it up, treat it with some calcium. If you want to make it up in a spray bottle, just make up enough that you want to use today because it will lose its power. And it won't be there next week, so you need to make it up as you go through. You can put it on straight. You can rub it around with your hands. It's not toxic. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt anything down your drain, in your septic system, anything like that. So if you clean, so after I do my shower, I go from cleanest to dirtiest. So we have some other tools that I'm going to show you tomorrow. And after I use those, then I will take this glove right into the toilet bowl and give it one final clean, because the other tools are going to dislodge things and pick up a lot, but this is going to pick up all the fine particles, so it's spotless, surface clean, so nothing sticks. Okay, So, and if once you get everything done and dried up, because this is your annual fill, so I might as well describe it now too. Amazing fine threads. It's put through a process that illuminates a lot of the nylon in so it won't scratch. So you're going to fold it several times so you have many dry surfaces. You're going to start and dry your mirror. And you're going to dry all your faucets and your taps, because that will make them shine. This is the beauty. This will make things really shine. So don't forget to dry behind. And then once you do that and you're all ready to leave, make sure your shower door, your compartments are open so air can get in. Because if you've got all the bacteria picked up and there is not any moisture hanging around, bacteria and mold cannot grow. It can't gather. So you really need to clean it, dry it, and then let it air out. Now I do have a squeegee that I use daily. I have a cloth in there that I can, and I'll show you that tomorrow, that I can just whiz around. And if you can do that, if you have a cloth in there, then you can actually take most of the water off, and it is going to dry up and be hunky-dory. Now don't forget, you're going to throw these right in the wash, especially if they've been in the toilet, and then you're going to hang to dry. And as I described before, this is how you hang it, okay? You're not going to set it up like this and let the water roll down, because it will gather in the cuff and it won't dry properly. And this allows that perfect drip line that we talked about, so everything will dry up quicker than anything. So there's the beginning of the bathroom zone. Join me tomorrow for the more tools for the heavy duty stuff. All right, take care.